I'm going to show you how to make this poppy kit, which is part of our paper flower garden series. So let's get started. You will need the poppy kit, some scissors, 18 gauge floral wire, wire cutters, floral tape, a low temperature hot glue gun, and glue. And I like to use a silicone mat for my glue gun. In the back of this kit, you'll find a sheet of instructions, and you can pull that out and read it along with the video. So pop out your petals, and for this poppy you're going to need 4 petals. It comes in the pink and the orange. You'll also want one of each of the centers. You have a small one and a large one. There are 2 leaves, a smaller leaf, a larger leaf, and then this goes on the back of your poppy. And you have 6 poppies in this kit. Take the edge of your scissors and very gently, using your thumb, curl the paper to form a little bit of a cup form. And I like to go back and forth to give it as much shape as possible. And do that to all 4 petals. For the center, very gently curl each of the pieces and then use your fingers to create a ball. This is the pod of the poppy. And do the same thing with the larger circle. I'm holding it so that I don't tear these off. And then again, I'll use my fingers to give it a little bit more shape. For the leaves, I'm going to find the center of the leaf, and I'm going to place it right along my scissor and press down, and that will give it a crease. Fold that in half, then very gently give the leaf some shape. And maybe have some of the pieces go the other direction. I'll do the same thing to the small leaf. My low temperature hot glue gun, I'll put some glue in the center piece of the base of each petal and then cross those over to form a little bit of a cup shape. I'll do that for all 4 of my pieces. If you get enough glue, you can actually use both petals for 1 dab of glue. And it's typical for poppies to have 4 petals, so I'll place 2 right across from each other and then bring the other 2 into the center. And then use my fingers to curl it up towards my hand. Put some glue on the back of the small center and place that inside of the larger one. And then put that inside of the poppy. Now if you don't want to add a stem, you can just glue this onto the back and add your leaves. But for the stem, I have an 18 gauge piece of wire. I'm going to cut it in half. So it's about 10 inches long. And bend about 1/2 of an inch at a 45-degree angle. And you can see there's a hole right there. You can pop that through and then put enough glue on there so that the wire can stay in place. Add more glue and then place that right on the back of your poppy. Hold that until it cools. And then for my leaves, I'll put a bead of glue right down the stem of the leaf and place that right along the wire. If you want to, you can bring it down further, but I want it to be right underneath the poppy. Do the same here. On the other side. You can also put the leaves on a different stem if you want to, so that you can arrange the poppies separately from the leaves. And then I have my floral tape And I'll wrap that around and gently pull it to activate the tape. And wrap it at an angle so that I'm gently bringing it down the wire to create a stem. And there's your poppy. You have 6 poppies in this kit, 2 of the pink and 2 of the orange.